Sorry, I accidentally ended the first video a little too early. So the next thing that you would need to do after you plot your 2 points is to connect those dots. So that is exactly what I'm going to do. You can always turn your paper if you want to, which is what I'm doing, but you can't see it. Okay, so I am starting with the first point and I'm connecting to the second point. And then I'm going to do my best guess and extend my line. And that's all you have to do. It doesn't have to be perfect. And it looks something like that. But if you really wanted to, you would just have to go in the opposite direction. So you would go down 1 unit from where we just started at the beginning. And then you would go to the left 6 units. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then that would be the third point. Okay, now let's take a look at number 2. So number 2, it says y equals negative 3x plus 1. So I'm going to write our slope-intercept formula, which is y equals mx plus b. So remember, m represents our slope or rate of change, and then b represents our y-intercept. So remember that coordinate, I'm looking at it, it is plus 1, so I would start at 0, 1. So I'm going to label my x and y axis, so x is the one that goes left to right, and then y is the one that goes up and down. Okay, so that 0 means I'm not going left or right any on the x-axis, but I will go from the origin up 1 unit to 0, 1. Now I'm going to take a look at that slope or rate of change. It says it's negative 3, and just like in our notes, it says to make it a fraction, so I'm going to put 1 under it. So I have negative 3 over 1. That's going to tell me how I need to move. So when I think about a negative slope, and I'm just going to jot this real quick, you don't have to, but I just want you guys to see, a negative slope goes down right, like it goes down and right. So I'm going to keep that in mind when I'm plotting this. So from my starting point, I have to go down 3 units, 1, 2, 3, and then I'm going to go to the right 1. So that would be my next coordinate. And if you want to keep plotting, you just have to keep following that pattern. So you would go down 1, 2, 3, and then to the right 1. Oops. And then you would run out of space in that direction. So then if you want to go back in the other direction, you would go back to our starting point and you would go up 3 units, 1, 2, 3, and instead of going to the right, you would go to the left 1, and then you would plot that point. And that's going to be it, because we can't fit any more after that. And then you just connect your dots the best that you can. All right, good job on plotting, or graphing a line, I should say, from an equation.